Cincinnati heads west this week, face an uphill battle after a pack of zebras apparently finally figured out how to get back at the Bengal for those hundreds of years of desert and jungle dominance, I guess.
Roughing the passer should have been called.
You miss calls, it's so frustrating.
Now they get to test themselves against defensive dominance. LA Chargers harder to score on than Queen Victoria at a Slipknot concert.
A dominating Chargers defense. They now have 7 sacks.
That's just so you know it's not AI, and neither is LA's defense. #1 scoring D in the land. Facing Tennessee was almost like a bye for them last week.
It's a great job swarming by the Chargers defense.
Now they get a Cincinnati offense, though, that put up 34 points versus Baltimore, maybe should have been 36. Joe Burrow tossed a ridiculous 425-plus yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 108.3 passer rating. He's had a 100-plus rating in 3 of his last 4 games.
67 yards for Ja'Marr Chase.
Chargers pass defense held Will Levis to 175 yards, but gave up 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. It's a top-tier unit, but not invincible.
Levis, inside Ridley, makes the catch.
They take on Ja'Marr Chase next, too, decided to break all cheat codes with 264 yards and 3 scores in Week 10. He's hit 190-plus yards twice this season.
And there's that chemistry again with Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase.
LA's secondary gave up 2 touchdowns to Calvin Ridley, 80-plus yards. Chargers pass rush, alive and kicking, 7 sacks in Week 11 with contributions from everyone but the mascot. Bud Dupree, Tui Pelotu led with 2 apiece, Bosa with 1, and they didn't have Khalil Mack.
Levis, take it down again. That time, Joey Bosa.
Those blokes did not play the run great last week, though. Chargers' rush defense allowed 6.3 yards per carry.
It's Spears, breaks a tackle, picks up a Titans first down.
They go up against Chase Brown next. He scored Week 10.
Chase Brown for the touchdown.
Only 3.2 a run, though. Other side of the coin, Chargers offense. They've put up 26-plus in 3 straight games now.
Just a dominant performance by the Chargers.
Cincinnati's defense, they've allowed 24-plus points in 3 straight.
Wallace is going to go all the way and touchdown.
Their secondary comes in shaky. They let Lamar Jackson torch him for 290 yards, 4 TDs.
Little jump pass, touchdown.
And now they get Justin Herbert coming in off a nice rating game, 123-plus. Not a lot of yards, but not needed. That's 3 straight games with a 110-plus rating for Herbert, who's been on point lately.
That's a great play call and great execution by the Chargers.
He may have a lot of time to work with, too. Cincinnati's pass rush might as well take a sabbatical. 0 sacks, 1 QB hit last week.
The Cincinnati defense has not played as well as people would expect.
Trey Hendrickson's trying, but man, he's doing it all himself. He has 11 bags for the year. Herbert not sacked once against the Titans on 18 pass attempts.
Herbert has time.
When he lets it fly, Ladd McConkey has been sneaky good lately, hitting 50-plus yards in 3 straight games.
He's the Chargers' leading receiver.
No one else had 40 receiving yards for them last week. Chargers run game, J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards. Dobbins was quiet. Edwards, the bus, led the Chargers backfield with 55 yards, 5.5 a run.
He brings that power, that physicality.
Chargers ground game gets a Bengals rush D that's held running backs to 4.1 yards per carry for the year. That's pretty good.
Really well played by Sam Hubbard.
Break out your history books and open to 1981. Get your slippers on, too. AFC Conference Championship game, coldest temperature in NFL history in terms of wind chill. Air temperature was minus 9 degrees Fahrenheit, but the wind chill was reported at minus 59 degrees Fahrenheit under the calculation method used at the time. Dan Fouts and the Chargers weren't with it. He threw 2 picks. Cincinnati's Ken Anderson loved it. 2 touchdowns. Bengals advanced to the Super Bowl 27-7.
The Bengals had faced the elements without blinking. They were the champions of the AFC.